All right, guys. I think we're live. So, welcome everybody to the craziest day in Mario Kart Tour history. It's arguable, but I feel like there's no other day that's been quite like today. Got to join for part of Sammy D's reaction. Listen to the first probably 20-30 minutes or so of Carlos's reaction. We just finished Shy Guy Kart's reaction. I saw a bunch of other reactions I didn't even get to here this morning, but so I appreciate everyone's patience as we pushed this back 30 minutes to make sure that we weren't too disruptive from Shy Guy Kart and what he was doing. Obviously a member and a good friend of the channel, but guys, multiplayer is down. It's okay. We'll take a deep breath. It's still a lot to get to, still a lot to digest. And what's up, Sammy D? How's it going? Yeah, so I think the goal is for us today is just to play around with battle mode for maybe the next 2 hours and just get familiar with the mechanics. I'll try different skills. You guys can tell me where I'm doing things incorrectly or where I could to tweak things. But the goal is that hopefully someone's picking up multiplayer battle mode for the first time. They can hopefully, or single player for that matter either. I mean, worst case scenario, it's going to be essentially like a single player ranked mode for just one track, the battle track. If we have more time, then we'll go to the other battle track. But essentially, Cookie Land is where it's at. We'll probably, hopefully, spend the most of our time here figuring out, you know, is Coinbox going to be still the best skill, or Lucky 7? Now that bloopers can hit other drivers, that because there's no, you know, first place, second place, third place. You know, what happens when, I guess we may not be able to find out what happens when you get knocked out and you're shooting at people unless they somehow fix multiplayer. But for some reason, let's just check and make sure. Yeah, so this is the screen that it comes up. It says, please refer to the notification for information regarding multiplayers available. That's okay. We just won't be playing multiplayer maybe during this period of time. When it does, pandemonium. But the good thing is that when multiplayer kicks back in, you'll be much more familiar with the mechanics. You'll be much more familiar with what's going on and how to play multiplayer. So this is, you know, if nothing else, going to be a fun experiment and hopefully helps you pick up a couple strats and worst case scenario, you just have fun together, just listening to music and talking about Mario Kart Tour, talking about the events today, the insanity. What's going on, Chicken Leg? How are you doing? Chef Mario to level 7. You know, I never put tickets on him. It just happened through different pipes. In fact, I think he might be pretty close to level 8 there. I'm not going to put any tickets on him. If I pull him in some of these special, crazy, ridiculous gold pipes that we're seeing, he might get to 8. But I'm keeping him here at level 7. Tickets are just such a hot commodity right now when it comes to. And I have plenty of tickets. But I've actually I think I have a total of, I'll probably have 30 by the end of today. But that's the thing, is I've been saving up these tickets mainly for me suits. So I don't want to blow it on Chef Mario, who I'm going to use once or twice a year. I think he'll be helpful in this mode, but for me, ranked is not the end all be all. I still would like to go for that top 10 one day. But he is going to be hopefully one of the first drivers we try here in Cookie Land. Figured I'd just say hello to everyone who's in here. What's up, Luca? Hope you're doing well, man. If multiplayer somehow works, we'll do a multiplayer stream. We'll get everyone, all the members in here, and if there's not enough, you know, from those people gonna be willing to jump in the lobby, we can open it up to those viewing live as well. But Luca, huge, and we'll open up the voice chat too, or through Zoom or something, and get everyone involved. But right now, I'll just be kind of going through this solo. What's up, Puffed-In? How you doing? Got some emojis already going on. Missed the first stream due to work. Home now. Glad you can watch this one. Well, Puffton, let us know what you know about this game. I don't want to spoil too much, but most likely something's gonna slip out. There's a lot going on between cap tickets and the insanity of no longer having pipe pulls and what all that looks like. I will say I jumped in the data mining and thank you for posting that, Puffton. Most of the news obviously was posted there through Koopa V, and so shout out to Koopa V and all the work that he's done, and also to Puffy for posting it. which I know during maintenance it was actually really helpful to have that information. Since then, the game has gone live, and there wasn't, there's no packs to look at for next week. There's no pipes to look at, and is it 12% odds? Are there spotlights? There's none of that. There's no special pipe. It was kind of odd to be in the data mining portion of the server. And just to let you know, my channel has been focused on bringing people in and just highlighting and showcasing a lot of awesome people, awesome members in the community. But I think as we close in on 2,000 subscribers, I do want to make sure that I'm keeping the channel much more easily accessed, and that people feel like this is a welcoming area for new guests. And I know I talk about it on Kart Talk a lot about advice you have for new players, but I just want to make sure that we have this, and that I explain things thoroughly, and remind myself to be as welcoming as possible, just to explain things a little bit and kind of take a couple steps back. Sometimes we're so involved in the community, we know all the strats hypothetically, but sometimes I don't always take the time to. So my apologies for if I haven't been as explaining in the past. But anyway, data mining is a section of our channel that we have, and it's in our server. It's for we have a members only server. There are a lot of servers that post the data mining, but yeah, data mining was a lot less after the reveal and knowing what was going on. Chicken, like, I probably will be using all the skills that I think would be worth using. Lucky 7, Giant Banana, Coinbox, Boomerang. I want to be trying them all. I want to really get familiar, and I'll look at the points afterwards, see what those actions look like. I know if you hit somebody, it's like 400 actions base. So when you, I hopefully would have someone who can run the math. What a base hit like that, once you've hit that full combo, what that looks like when it comes to total points. My guess is it would be thousands of points. I mean, like 3,000 or 4,000 points coming from hitting another balloon. So getting those hits are even more important, which could really elevate Giant Banana. We also have Lucky 7, those blooper hits. Hitting everybody can make it pretty OP. I know from talking with Anke on our server, or on our live chat earlier, she said she got 180 actions on this track with Lucky 7. We also have Coinbox, right? So it's all about the single boxes, but you also have to hit people too. So, how effective is getting Coinbox while also hitting other people? So it'll be fun. We'll get to experiment a lot today. I'm eagerly waiting for the roadmap so I can see if I'm going for top 100 in the next 2 tours. Luca, the fact that you put in all the time to get those extra levels is phenomenal, and that's setting you up for success. Hopefully top 100 will work out really well for you, but if not, plenty to look forward to this tour. There's a lot going on. Don't worry about spoilers. Awesome. Good. Yes, thank you. And Torch, have you spoke to any of the sheet makers and how they're doing? I did speak with Antilev this morning, and just kind of get his get his initial reaction, as well as also kind of look into what the schedule is for us to be able to have discussions, for us to really look at the algorithm. We're aiming for Friday to record. That would be phenomenal if we hit that mark, but there's just a lot to take in. I think right now, really for today, just kind of, I think like the buff slides and getting all that out won't be difficult. It's really the top 10 and like how do we process that? What new slides should we discuss? What new information would be helpful to you? So, I think we'll probably talk about all the new items that are now available in the pipes. But if you think that there'd be other information, Torch and others, let me know in the comments. Let me know in this the live stream what type of information would be helpful for you for us to review in the rundown. I think there'll be some things that are very, very like low-hanging fruit for us to tackle, but there might even be some unique things you're wondering about, like with battle mode and how that interacts. Also, let us know what your thoughts are on, should bubble be the top skill now? I'm kind of just joking, but should bubble be a respectable skill? Or what about, having Bomb Cannon and having these skills, some of these shell skills that you can use also in this one specific mode? Let us know. I think, just off the top of my head, my general thought process would be that, maybe it's like 2 parts single ranked or, single player mode, not battle. But battle will have to be a certain percentage. Will it be 2 parts to 1? Will it be 80-20? You let us know what you like. I don't know how much engagement Anselov will have with people. But I know he was generally excited though. I think the general thought process is that, especially with quad capping, more players are going to want to understand their coverage. They're going to want to understand overlap. They do not want to waste one single cap of the 12 cap tickets. I know it's not 20, but even 12 is a lot. So you never want to throw tickets on something willy-nilly. So I think it's important. I think the rundown will be even more pivotal in the community, and I think both of us got really excited about that. And that's all I'll say for now. But yeah, if you have feedback for us, please let us know. You know, we're trying to take ownership of something that the community uses. And it's not necessarily a dictatorship, but it's also not like a survey. We don't necessarily want to do, you know, a survey or anything like that. It can sometimes be a little too general. I think there's a lot of responsibility, and we want to make sure we take good care of that. What's up, Extreme Coast? How you doing? Yeah, the rundown. It'll be interesting to break every piece apart. Appreciate it. I'm saving every ticket, so it'll be fine. Just be patient. Poor Lancelot. Yeah, poor. I feel bad for anyone doing the spreadsheets right now. I mean, even, you know, DKR, his spreadsheet's pretty. The All Cup ranking was pretty. I mean, we went through level 8. He didn't skip a beat. He had the spreadsheet at the same time as he normally did. But adding 3 new cups, adding new base points, new calculations there. I mean, he might have the first sheet out, but it's still probably going to take him, you know, a good 4 or 5 hours just to get that up and running. So excited for all that stuff. What's up, Andy? What's going on? How you doing? So I just did one of the battle mode, the other battle mode track, but the goal would be here. We're trying to figure out Cookie Land. We'll try some unique skills. We'll chat through it all, but and I also wonder about Heart. How does Heart work? Does that count as kind of like a balloon, like an extra balloon? We'll find out that too. We'll try all these skills. We'll start with, we did a little bit with Coinbox on today's stream, but might be good to kind of start there and kind of play around with some stuff. But I did spoil myself. I love the way that this Flaming Speedster looks. It looks so cool. And also knowing that we just got out of a city tour, a huge city tour last tour, I could see us going a couple tours without seeing cities. So although there aren't any really major new tracks outside of Donut Plains this tour, it would help. I think it's a really cool kart. So I did get 3 of them, and I did splurge a little bit. But I will say, just from, if you're wondering about how GP90X is going to rise like the Phoenix out of no longer having 90 Ruby packs. Honestly, I personally believe that I'm gonna try this tour. Wish me luck. But I think just getting the Premium Challenge Plus, and the Premium Challenge Plus, I should be okay. I don't really see myself using rubies on anything in my shop. I think if anything, if I see something I would normally put a ticket on, I don't even know if I would buy it. Like if let's say Chef Mario, right? So am I going to use 100 rubies on him and get him? I'm probably not. Even though I could get him to 8 using that without using a ticket, I just don't think it's worth it. Now, if it's something I haven't gotten ever before, like if I saw tropical balloons in my shop, I would use 100 rubies there. But outside of that, I'm probably not gonna, like, I would be getting new things only, really, for now, and I'm okay with that. This actually probably helps my transition to budgeting time, budgeting resources in general. So I think, challenge, Premium Challenge Plus, Premium Challenge Plus, and then a couple of these commemorative items. Like if I get this 3 times, I'm spending maybe $50 a tour, maybe $100 a month. That's completely doable with the budget that I was kind of having anyway. So I consider this a win, and I'm getting, I think, better items from the Premium Challenge Plus than I would be from a pack. And I don't even think that's arguable. I think it's pretty straightforward. Extreme Coast, yeah, what's up, man? 40-year-old dad life. Hey, man, I'm not too far off. The reason I couldn't just do this part right after the stream this morning, had to drop kids off at school. What's up, Kian? How are you doing, man? Huge day. Nice work to all. Putting our heads together. Studfit, haven't seen your first stream yet, but what do you think of the 15 cups? Seems like a harder ACR grind. Yeah, great question. I touched a little bit on it, but I had a lot of thoughts about it afterwards. I personally think that by having 15 cups, what that does is it allows the whales who have better loadouts For me, it's actually going to be easier for all cup ranking because I can put in minimal time and do better than someone who's grinding their fingers off. And so, you know, if you think about, let's say I got an 80% run, which for a lot of my all cup ranking runs, I get somewhere in the 80 to 85% of all cup ranking and get top 100 every time. So I know that sounds bad, but if I do that, I'm probably getting top 50 every time because my loadouts are going to be that much better, at least until, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I've been doing this GP90X is as I'm spending less in the game, like tickets and investing in things, my account that was like at top tier, like could go head to head with, you know, Carlos and Kareem. And since I started GP90X, I basically have retired from Pit Crew Chief. I'm probably not going to get that ever again because I'm not investing in ranked. I'm not throwing tickets in ranked at all. So like last week I used, I think 2 level 6 gliders and I think a level 3 cart. I've become pedestrian in many ways. But anyway, my point is that for these all cup ranking, that 80% run, that 85% run is still going to be better than a dolphin who's getting 100% run just because of those loadouts. So for me, I can put in minimal time. I can put in 5-10 minutes and get an 80% run pretty quickly. And so for me, all cup ranking to get top 100 for a whale will be much easier. For a lot of other players who have to get 95% and above for their all cup ranking spreadsheet in order to get top 10, get top 100, top 1000, then they're gonna have to put that much time times 9 tracks, which is gonna make things difficult for them. However, if I want to go for top 10, I do feel that it's two-part, right? And actually, let me take a step back. So let's say in a situation where we had all cup ranking and we only had, say, 8 cups, right? And I were to do top 10, top 100, top 1000, then I'm still having to, every run has to be a triple coin box frenzy. It has to, because I only have 8 cups. So I'm having to do even better on a smaller amount of tracks. You know, it's kind of like, you know, in school, you know, if you know there's only 3 questions on the test, you better know those 3 questions, because if you miss one, you know, it's weighted even heavier. And so if, by having 15 cups, it actually gives me more wiggle room. Now for top 10, I'm still gonna have to get, you know, but I think instead of having to get like 94% across the sheet, I can probably get away with maybe 92% or something like that. So I won't have to do, but I'm still gonna have to get 92% on 9 new tracks. So that's why I'm saying it's a double-edged sword. I think for new players who haven't gotten top 100 or who would want to go, so for Luca, that's gonna be tough. But here's the thing: is that if he invests all his ticket, like I know he's going to be doing, if he's investing all of his tickets for those items that are in that tour, he'll do better. It will help him because of his loadouts. It all comes down to loadouts times 9. So if your loadouts are not good, that hurts you times 9. If your loadouts are great and you have the time, it will take, I think you're going to use, like for me, when I was just trying to do 40 hours to get top 10, that by far would not work with 15 cups. That would be just that much more difficult. But I do know that when I want to go for top 10, I can no longer keep going in with 40 hours, 50 hours. I have to put in what everyone else is putting in, which is in 80 hours, 100 hours, in order for me to get top 10. And with that, I will get the runs. I know there are people who do over 100, and that's honestly pretty nuts. Lucas' point about coin rushing yielding more high-end tickets in the shop upgrades, it is pretty crazy. However, getting those coin rush tickets and doing coin rush 100 times sounds like the worst quality of life situation I've ever heard of. So if there's a way that Nintendo can open up so we can kind of multiply it, so like, hey, this run is where I can kind of throw 10 coin rush tickets all on this one run. That would be a great quality of life improvement from Nintendo. But for now, thinking about doing 100 coin rushes sounds absolutely miserable. So, but yeah, to go back to that point, to further, I'm gonna keep working on just taking a step back. So for Coin Rush, did the math, and Luca, feel free to drop it in there, but it's essentially you can get 2 high-end tickets for what would be equivalent, you know, based on rubies, what would be equivalent to getting a item itself out of the Spotlight shop. So 2 tickets, 1 specific item, and that's why I'm really just focused on only getting new items with the Spotlight shop. But yeah, definitely much more economic to get the coin rush. Hopefully, I mean, coins are going to be a hard resource to get. There are 10,000 coins or so that comes with the Premium Plus Plus. There are a lot of coins that I'm getting a lot from duplicates, whether it's normals or supers, from all these green pipes. Had a couple gold pipes too, but I mean, those dupes, those do add up. And if we're getting multiplayer pipes, there's just a lot of pipes, which we all love. And we don't have to use any rubies for them, which is even better. Kart left. Yeah, so I saw that you got the tropical balloons, and you were reviewing at the very end how it's saving you on that track. Yeah, I'm jealous. That's one of the few gliders I don't have that I would think about, you know, if it came up in because it would be perfectly paired with the tropical truck. So if I used that and it came back in a tour and I could, which by the way, I'm not sure if for those who might have missed it, I did triple uncap my first cart. So tropical truck is here at 805 for the base points. So level 8, 805. Looks, I mean, that's just a good combo there. And then also I did quad cap my gold me racing suit, which is at 1910. So those are the quad moves I made. But I remember thinking about this on Car Talk. People asked, what are you going to invest in? And I said, well, gold me suit and tropical truck. And Luke, I think, asked like what type of glider I'm investing in. And I don't know. I'm not attached to any glider. But if I did, it would be the tropical balloons. That looks awesome. Clouded Star, what's up? It's refreshing that we don't see any spot. When I saw refreshing, I was like, oh, refreshing. Does that mean multiplayer's up and running? But yeah, it's refreshing. We don't see any spotlight pipes from now on. It lessens the stress of should we pull. Yeah, there's no more pipe pulling parties like they were. No more beat the pipe. No more duds versus studs on the packs. There's a lot of things that were incorporated in the rundown that are extinct now. But let us know if there's things that you'd like us to review on the rundown. That'd be awesome. Check your tropical balloons sandwich glider and tell me how many tracks they give you. Will do. I was about to cry before because I thought I had a 1 battle course per cup for ACR. Yeah, yeah, you thought you had 1 battle course per cup. It's not that bad. There's just a few there. In fact, I'm curious. From what we can see, it looks like the balloons battle. There's one here for next week, obviously for ranked, and I think this is unique to the battle tour. My personal prediction is they would have, you know, this might change for next tour. They might have 2 ranked tracks also being balloon battles, but my guess is probably 1 ranked track per tour over the course of 2 weeks. Probably we'll get 1 battle. Now, because it's so hyped right now and Nintendo wants us to get excited about it, they might have 2 for a little bit, but I do expect as time goes on, maybe 1 balloon track per tour for ranked, for those who care the most about ranked. Yeah, so it looks like from what we have access to, just 2 balloon battles total of the tracks that we can see. So it's not every single track. I think everyone's going to think twice about spending on rubies and packs. Yeah, I just don't see the value of spending money for the rubies just to get an item and level it up. I don't know. To me, it just because it's that basic, because it's like that raw. There's only 2 degrees of separation from literally using my money to getting to leveling something up, and because of that, I don't like. That's too close for me to tie the knots or to draw a line between the dots and be able to say, yeah, that's not worth leveling it up for my money. Anyone get the dog poop glider, the chocolate pretzel? I would say that if I just was like wanting to splurge rubies on something in that spotlight shop, it probably would be that glider. It does not because it's like a great glider or have great coverage, but just because, like, I don't know, I kind of want to buy something in the spotlight shop. That's like the only thing I would buy like right now. I did get the Coral Jet Cruiser, which I thought about could be a good one just to get because of the value. I will say the Streamliner McQueen, that one would be, if that came in my my shop, which I heard someone on the stream mention today was in their Spotlight shop. I would probably get that. That's one I would get because that one would really help me out, and I wasn't gonna go in for it into that pipe. But really, anything in a week 2 pipe, any like new Spotlight in a week 2 pipe is going to be attractive for me to use my rubies on. But that's just to be able to get it for the first time. Other than that, I'm probably gonna resist. Buying this is from Andy S. Buying premiums comes first if need and if on budget. Yeah, 100%. Those premium pluses are really, really key. Keep in mind the Spotlight boost is gone, so that hurts ACR a lot. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So, you know, that is true. I still feel like if you were to look at this Luigi, it's weird that the new Luigi is week 2. I know we've kind of heard some people talk about that, but like, is that the trend going forward, that the new driver is week 2? So we have to like wait, you know, 7 days before we can even get access to them. I don't know. To me, that seems a little, I don't know, a little carroty, a little too carroty. Hey, what's up, Emilio? How are you doing? Boombox is hard work to me. It is. It's for me too, for sure. 24,000 coins, 150 rubies worth on Coin Crush. There you go. So 24,000 coins equal to two high-end tickets. The way that you do that is you spend 150 rubies worth on that Coin Rush. As you already know, 150 coins, 150 rubies is what costs for a driver. So 2 driver tickets worth 24,000 coins, 150 rubies. So yeah, it's certainly a great point. Hopefully we aren't met with that dilemma all the time. I'm trying to understand still what we can earn from battle mode. Yeah, guys, we'll get into some actual gameplay, but it's the multiplayer's down. Not a big deal. There's still so much to talk about, so much to get to, and I just love reading the comments. It only takes 6 runs to get 24 coins, so not much. Okay, 6 runs, 6 of the Coin Rush runs. I guess if, oh, you know what? I think I've just been using their tickets. But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about if you go to the shop and you go to Coin Rush right here, right? If you go this way. Yeah, that's a good point, because yeah, you're right. So not 100 times. 6 times isn't bad. You know, that's doable. That's actually, I mean, honestly, that's probably where I'll use my rubies. To be honest with you, for those who didn't know, this was my shop. My daily selects today, above average. I'm not gonna get the cap ticket. I thought about it, but no, I'm not gonna do that. You have a choice of either buying the record glider and the armored truck today with the rubies. I have neither. Man, the armored truck, the armored rider, is that what you're referring to? I hope, yeah, if it was armored rider, I would totally get that. If it's tropic truck, I would drive, and then you didn't have that either, I would get that too. Armored rider is one of the best carts in the game. Check your coverage, 100%. Always check your coverage. The record glider has done nothing with me. Don't tell that to Tyler. It's Tyler's favorite. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me either. I like that the pipes are over. It's easy saving rubies for me. Spotlight shop is way too pricey. Yeah, overall, you know, I think that the pipe. I thought about this today. If there were no pipes, would I have ever spent what I spent on this game? Probably not. I think there's something about pulling on the pipes and beating the pipe and getting as many assets for your rubies that attracted me to that. And I honestly probably would have had this GP90X spending the whole time. There's something about having a powerful account, but I feel like I can have just as a powerful account. I mean, you see Antelev, you know, he's in like the top 5, top 10 of, you know, Kart Life and my friends list for ranked, and he's gotten top 10 a number of times. He doesn't spend really anything more, I think he's very similar to Sam, where he hasn't spent a pack at all in the last number of tours. So certainly doable. You can still have a powerful account without spending that much in the game. So I do think not having the pipes, I agree with you, Fanjo. Luca, I don't think so. I think Mario is week 1 only because they wanted him on the badge. Yeah, the badge was weird too, though. So that doesn't, I don't know if, it's kind of the chicken or the egg, right? So do they put Mario in the week 1 because they want him to be on the badge, or they put him on the badge because they wanted him to be in week 1? I do wonder if the new driver, I'm just putting it out there. I do wonder if the new driver will always be in the week 2 spotlight shop. I do wonder that. And I think if that is the case, going for all cup ranking and wanting that driver and having to wait a week to have that in the spotlight, that actually became really tough, because then you have to do all the other tracks. It doesn't have that player, and then you're just like, I just want to get to that track. I just want to get to the tracks. I want to use the driver I want to invest in. So it's kind of silly there. I want to open my multiplayer, but I'm with you. I'm with you. So I mean, I would love to play even just like regular multiplayer. Work on that S+9. I actually really like multiplayer now, thanks to the member multiplayer Mondays. I didn't really like it very much, but it's actually a lot of fun, and it's a blast to do. So. Yeah, I wish I could just play any kind of multiplayer, but especially the multiplayer with battle mode, which we'll get to here in a second. You have to get the, so here we go, FCO 64. I hope they don't take too long to fix the problem with multiplayer. Can't join the servers. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the multiplayer. I don't think they were anticipating this. I'm curious if it was up at all earlier, and then they shut it down. You have to get the tickets first. So Torch, are you talking about for the coin rush? Because you can use the rubies, or are you talking about these tickets here on the daily selects? Monk's Music, I think they put the new driver in week 2 as there's 7 days of spotlight shop to drain rubies before the new driver drops. Yeah, I think Monk's Music, I'm putting it out there. I think that the new driver will always be week 2. It's going to be a big change, and it's actually going to suck for multiplayer. I'm sorry, for all cup ranking, but it is what it is. All right, let's get to Battle Balloon. In fact, I think I could put a poll. Which skill? Which skill would you like me to use first? And I'll kind of go in the order that we have them. But we got, might even just start with Coinbox, but we'll put Coinbox on there. We'll put Lucky 7. We can put more on here, more questions here, right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. I haven't checked here today, but we were like 1,968 or something like that earlier. So I'll put this here for the question. We'll see what you guys say early, but which skill would you like to see me use first as I check up on this? So Pepper Rabbit, you were playing multiplayer earlier. Was it acting laggy? Was it acting up? Or what were you sensing anything there? And also when you were playing multiplayer, were you also playing battle mode or just like regular multiplayer? It was up after the scheduled maintenance. It was pretty good. Okay, thank you, Andrew Spears. They shut it down because there was a bug where people's ranks were reset. Ooh, people's ranks were reset. Tell me more about that. That sounds interesting, Jay Plays. Kaleido Star, your opinion on the prices of premium items. Is 550 rubies for drivers too much or just right? I mean, I would wish they were lower. I know I heard from Shy Guy Kart, who actually wanted them higher because that would make them more rare. That would actually make it worth saving. If it's too low, then everyone's just getting everything. I will say I'd also watched a little bit of Carlos's video where he did the math on how much you would have to spend, something like $525,000 if you wanted to max out every item in the game, which I don't think is realistic. I don't think anyone's actually doing that. But that is what it was take, which is staggering. And I'm glad he did the math because I wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, 150 rubies. I kind of mentioned that. I thought like 150, 200 rubies was what I was expecting for a driver. I thought like the glider would be glider and carts would be like 100 or 150. So I think this is actually probably pretty accurate for what I was expecting. I was thinking originally that items that were not spotlight would be less expensive. You know, they would be maybe 70 rubies or something like that on a discount. We could see Nintendo in the future adding discounts to things like they wanted to. But I think what's most enticing now are these Mii suits, because now if you think about like 100 rubies versus 150, and you get the base points and you can quad cap them. I don't know, guys. I don't like the way that the Miis look. I'm going to be the first person standing with the flag with you there. But I think if you're not investing in Miis, I think Nintendo's made it more attractive for you. If you are on the fence, that would push you over. I'm hoping it would at least. Yeah, Torch, you have to get the tickets and the daily selects before taking advantage of the coin rush hack. Yeah, so you do. I will say, you know, for what it's worth, there's only one new glider added, one new super glider added to the mix to max out. You know, you still have to max out one of those high-end items for those newer players. So you do need to max out a high-end item in order to start seeing high-end cap tickets, high-end tickets in replace on that daily selects. But I mean, I had, you saw it there. I had in my daily selects. Sure, just one last time. And if I had a quick ticket, I would show it here too. Honestly, here's a good question I haven't heard anyone talk about. A quick ticket, would it be better for you to use on your Spotlight shop or your daily selects? And I think it's going to depend on what you have maxed on your daily selects. I think for me, it's going to depend on how many coins I have. But I think overall, I think I might just wait till like Tuesday and decide then to see if I need something for ranked, maybe. And if I have like 100 rubies and like I need to get and maybe I'm not winning ranked, there might be a situation where I would use it on the Spotlight shop. But honestly, I'm probably going to use it on daily selects. Now we'll see. Well, I'll gauge how hard it is to get coins. But my personal belief is that if I can keep getting high-end tickets using coins, I would much rather do that. To Luca's point, I would much rather do that than spend 100 rubies in the Spotlight shop. I don't need anything in the Spotlight shop, really. You know, if it was a new coin boxer or, you know, something new that I have to get with rubies, then I'll do that. But I'd rather get the 2 high-end tickets using the coin rush. So for me, that's the direction I'm thinking already. I would rather use my quick ticket on the daily selects. But if you don't have any daily selects maxed, it's definitely going to be the Spotlight shop. But I would probably save them if at all possible. And I bet you if you saved them, eventually you'd rather use it on the daily selects once you got stuff maxed. But yeah, there are some new items to max. There's one super glider. It's that ribbon glider. There's obviously new super drivers. There's new a lot of super carts there. I actually, I think the normals, there's some normal carts, but I'm actually not too far away from maxing them out, like that Red Bullet and stuff. So actually, I don't think the items that were added to the daily selects are that difficult to adjust, in my opinion. All right, so let's see what the poll says. Let's check it out. We got it's neck and neck. Coinbox 52%, Lucky 748, so it's mixed there. Oh man, that's tough. I feel like I got stuff to 21 votes, so I don't know. See if it shakes out. I think I'll start with Coinbox though. Hey, Coinbox is king. I'll use the new card just as we're trying things out. It's actually not a bad loadout regardless. So here's that ribbon I just took up today. In fact, oh, that's just for the base points there. In fact, I probably could, man, it's tough because I have the Fire Manta glider at 595. I bet you the base points with the 595 is still better than the level 8 super. Let me know, would a 458 base point level 8 super glider be better or worse than a level 7 595 high-end glider? You let me know that. In the meantime, I'm gonna use my bad boy here, and let's give. Actually, this is Lucky 7. I picked the wrong Mario. Here we go. Let's give this a shot, guys. Let's get in the battle mode. We are about 30 minutes into the stream and gonna get into it. What's up, Sergeant Spike? See you there. How are you doing? Multiplayer was playable earlier, but everyone was losing grades even when winning. Oof. Yeah, that's bad. Yummy. Wait, hold on. Yummy Pichu, Jeremiah, 1234. Welcome. We love new people joining the community. Hopefully, let us know if you are new to the game or just new to watching stuff on YouTube, like Mario Kart Tour people on YouTube, or just new to my channel. But if you're new to this game, we want to help you. We want to help you however we possibly can. We genuinely want you to succeed. We want you to enjoy this game. The more people we have in this game, the better. The game's not going away regardless, but we'd love to have this game be more mainstream in general too. There we go for Sergeant Spike. What's up, Puffton? You're back. Cool. Nintenja, what's up, man? How are you doing? Thanks again for the gifts the other day. That was awesome. Coinbox first, so we can see improvement with Lucky 7. That's good. Good idea. Good baseline. Let's get started on that then. Jplay says there were people in tier 6 plus S. I'm not going to be able to read this really well while trying battle mode. All right, so here we are. So right off the bat, very slow mechanics. Man, that's not good. Good start for me. So there's that use a mushroom and hit somebody. So just to let you know, we talked about it earlier. The red shell has seen a nerf. It does not heat seek like it does in single player. You have to kind of shoot it. You have to keep combo. It's running at like 50 cc's. I don't know if anyone's like gauged the speed. Oh man, he hit me. Did he spam me as he was going out? So right now we have like a circle track, we have a square track. Obviously coming from past generations of Nintendo. Nice little try again button. We'll really try to see what we can do with Coinbox before we move forward. This glider, this cart is a little wider than I thought it would be. Kind of like the Streamliners, which. So I'm trying to think. One thing I'd like to figure out is it. What are my lines? Are there actual lines? Am I going to be on the outside? I think for Coinbox, it's going to make sense to be on the outside. Another question I have is it going to make sense to go with the flow and you're just kind of like riding people's tails? Okay, so it did heat seek a little bit there. Or is it going to be better to go against traffic and do things like this? Boom, hit the guy. You now have the item. By the way, I haven't really seen much in the way of Coinbox. Bananas seem to be doing some damage, though. I'll tell you that. Maybe leave them in some precarious spots. All right. I wonder if you play with your friends very often, if they start to like get used to your lines. You know, like, oh, Studfit sits on the outside, so I'm gonna lay the bananas here. Do some of these things here, right? Keeping some combo. Oh, watch out for the. Oh my gosh, dropped a combo there. Actually, no, I didn't. The combo is super lax. It must be like 50 cc's or something. Now, here I am. It's just, I think me and one other player just basically went till he ran into a banana or something. Yo, what's up, God Mode? How you doing, buddy? What do you think about battle mode, man? Nintenja, when they only give 25 rubies for first place, 150 is too much. Yeah, you know what? That is a good point. With the change in the currency, man, that is tough. Did you know the SNS battle theme that is playing on the battle maps is a placeholder? Actually, the Game Boy Advance and GameCube Nintendo maps have their own music. That is a nice, cool fun fact. All right, so Pepper Rabbit said, I played Battle Royale twice. It seemed less laggy, but everyone was driving around, so not entirely sure. Yeah. Tell us where there are like these, green shell like random hits getting hit by somebody. If so, let us know how that goes. We'll keep working on. We'll set a timer though. We'll do Coinbox for 30 minutes and then Lucky 7 for 30 minutes, and then we'll try some other skills too. I feel like riding. I think for me, riding on the outside seemed to be working pretty well. I actually felt like if I left like 2 or 3, maybe 1 or 2 drivers, and then just got these Coinbox, you'd rather be on the outside for Coinbox, I feel like, because this is pretty straightforward right here. But if you take down the number of bots, then you can do a lot with. You can just do a lot to just focus on the coin boxes then. But right now, let's see. Oh, let's try to hit him with my mushroom. So that is one thing, is going around a circle is different than I thought it would be. I don't know how I feel about going against traffic here. Looks like one of my bananas. I should have laid my bananas on the inside track, maybe. Because I'm on the outside. I don't want to run into my own bananas. Oh, that's gonna hit me. I didn't actually. Bananas seem like the most frequent hit that I'm getting. Let me know if you guys have seen that too. I got it. So far, a coin box and a single. Oh, here's a feather. Here's my first feather. Oh, yeah, bad timing there. Honestly, the blooper might actually be really helpful because it's hard to see the bananas. But if you can't see what's on the course, or you don't know if someone's throwing a shell at you or something. You know what? Actually, oh no. I think if you laid a banana like right here at these question blocks, that might actually be the real OP move. So yeah, so I think if I have a banana, one thing I'm doing is setting it right where the item box are, but you have to kind of be careful for your own item boxes. So yeah, so I got him there. Oh, so here's the timing. I wish there was a timer. Why is there not a timer on this? Oh my goodness, you can go over this. I did not know. How did I do that? You guys see that? I guess you can go down. No, you can't. Oh my gosh. So I got second place, I guess, in that case. New item prices are fair, but old items cost the same. That's not fair. Yeah, that's a great point. I guess that makes the packs. Although they inflated the packs, but I saw Sammy got really frustrated with that today. Yo, all right. So let me get caught up on the chat here. What will be your next buy in the daily highlight section? If you're talking about the spotlight, I think it would be the tropical balloons. That's the one I'm looking out for, and then the lightning streamliner. Those would be the top two I'm looking for that I actually would spend rubies on. Probably nothing else at this point. Lucky 7 will beat that by 4 BPPA. Let me know what that acronym is. Did you see the paratrooper balloon in the balloon menu? I think he might be coming to the game soon. I did see that. That would be pretty cool. There also was that little the red spiky guy though. I don't think he'll come to the game, for what it's worth. So that was, let's look at the actions here. So that was 167 actions with a coin box and I think 3 singles. Let me know if I'm wrong there. I did drop combo a couple times, but it was pretty easy. Here was the frenzy, popped a balloon, 385. I wonder if that changes. Like when you hit a balloon, the first balloon's this amount, second balloon's this amount. And of course we won't know when I drop this many combos. So it looked like very early in this combo, popped a balloon, 351. And then as I'm well, of course if I could keep combo, here's 354, and it's a little bit farther along in the combo. Wish I had to pop a balloon. I guess I didn't. I usually drop combo right before popping a balloon, it looks like. But here it is. Like this is popped a balloon is the third action here. So maybe popped a balloon based actions is 350. But then in the combo, you obviously get the combo boost. Yeah, because this one down here, this popped a balloon was pretty far in the combo. It's 387. Could probably get up to maybe 400 or so. So there you go. That gives you a pretty good idea of Coinbox. We'll do the next 10 minutes or so for Coinbox before we move to Lucky 7. Both my grades went to F and F. Ooh, Damo, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Drake, are you eating lunch? Nintenja, thank you so much for the gifts, man. This is your third set of gifts this week. That's insane. This pipe pull is for you, man. We'll see bring me something good here. But we got Monk's Music. Pepper Rabbit's back as a free member. Happy to have you back. You'll probably crush us at the combo, action count combo. Good to have more competition in there. Wyatt McLean, expand on. Oh, hey, Siegel, you're back through Nintendo, man. That's awesome. And then Jason something as well. So excited to have all 5 of you in on the Discord server. If you want to take the time to connect your YouTube to it, we'd love to have you there. Nintendo with the Dono hype. Thank you, Nintendo. That's awesome. I forgot to say I'm new here on the channel this morning. I found the channel while searching for battle mode gameplays. That's awesome, FCO64. That was really the goal, is like, hey, if you're curious about battle mode, hopefully you find this video. More importantly, hopefully you find something helpful on this video. That is the goal here. And then we have Draco655 with the Canadian $5, which I'm not sure how that compares to the American, but I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Draco. I appreciate your support, man. I have on, by the way, Draco is leader of one of our ER teams, one of our multiplayer teams called ER Legacy. So I'm wearing my new ER Legacy shirt if you were curious about that. I'm obviously the leader of ER, and Draco is leading one of our teams, and so he's ER has a very long history of doing really well in multiplayer, but it's been kind of on the back burner. So excited to see Draco bring the legacy back. But yeah, seriously, FCO, thank you very much for joining us. Glad to have you here. We love, if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. We're pretty close. Who knows, maybe even you're a 2,000 subscriber. We're like literally that close. But happy to have you here regardless. Just glad that you're in the community and hanging out with us. I don't think a wide cart makes sense in battle mode. Easier to hit. Andy S nailed it. 100% definitely. I think it's going to be really important to have smaller carts. So maybe hitbox is no longer this meta when it comes to maybe the hitbox is like a slight, but I think we'll have to curb that a little bit. Hedge how much stock, or in Intelev's algorithm in the top 10, how much weight a hitbox has. It has a pretty heavy weight right now for obvious reasons for single player, and I think it still should probably have some weight, maybe just not as much. Let me know what you guys think here. Huge love to the Dono machine, Draco. What's up, buddy? So glad, so happy to have you here. Got Craig ML. What's going on, Craig? How are you doing? Back again from this morning. Nintendo and Draco, huge love to those two guys. They should have increased the rubies for first place ranked to 100 and not decreased it to 25. Yeah, heck, even keep it the same for the love. I mean, there's a lot of things that we'll see. I know that we'll see a difference. I do think that we'll see. You should probably get back into to battle mode. I do think we'll see like in ranked that first place having a me suit or something only for first place. So there will be a benefit to getting first. Right now, there's only a difference of 5 rubies, but I think there's going to be a huge benefit, especially for those me weeks. I know a lot of people are kind of zigging and zagging and going for number 1 when there is a me suit, and being willing to get second or third when there's not. What's the gameplay in landscape mode? That's a good question. Do you see more of the chat? Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do another coin box in landscape mode. Good suggestion there. Let's give it a shot. I still don't know much about the balloons. Let me know what's up with the balloons. Can we... the question being, like, does that help keep your combo? Do you get more points? What's the benefit of using different balloons other than the aesthetics? Is there any difference? Please let me know. Luca, hopefully you're enjoying your lunch, man. Draco, hopefully you enjoy your lunch. Oh, no. Do I have the setting on? Here we go. All right, let's try that. Oh, it's gonna look weird though. Oh man. Yeah, I can't do that with my current setup here in OBS. I'm sorry. One thing to keep in track of when you are... Oh, that is interesting. The items, like the bombs, just they just blow up immediately, which I thought was interesting. There we go. So it does kind of heat seek a little bit. You got to get really close. So it's so weird. I went over that median. Did you guys see that? Do you have to pick up enough speed, or how did I do that? Oh my gosh, you bum. Probably should stop going in this outside ring now that I've spammed it with these bananas. Okay, here we go. Coin box. Of course, I'm not getting any red coins because he's only level 4. So that's going to impact my score just for you guys at home for your frame of reference. Yeah, so the red shell, you really have to get it close to that person. Oh! Thought I was going to hit him there. Yeah, the one thing is that you are on like a... You have to take into account the fact that you're... nice hit. You have to take into account that you're in like a... You're on like a ramp. It's slightly curved. So I just need... I'm going to stay... There's just one other person. I'm going to stand out here and let time lapse. That's the goal. All right, well, maybe that wasn't the goal there. Cool. What's up, Mario Maker 2 Kaizo? What's going on? Is battle mode working on multiplayer? I don't think it is. So I got a similar score, 116 actions. So getting first place definitely goes a long way. That blooper is going to be really good here because you see here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically everyone gets hit with the blooper. So bloopers, single, and frenzies, pretty OP in general. So pop to balloon, 360 there. Pop to balloon, see here a little farther in the frenzy, 390. So I think 350 is the base, and as you get more actions, it does hit a cap, but I'm kind of curious right now. Oh, that stinks. Okay. Actually, you know what? I saw there was one pop to balloon that was, I think I saw 348. So pop to balloon might even be less than 350 as the base. Must be like 345, something weird. We can keep checking back. You guys let me know if multiplayer all of a sudden starts working, because I'm probably not gonna keep going back. Do you think the skills could have different skills in the future? Yeah, I don't know about skills. I'm curious. Like if I click this, and kind of alluding to earlier with the, I wonder if I go to this in the shop, if I click any of these, it just says check out the shop. I wonder if I click it on in the shop, what happens there? It just says, oh. You know what? Here we go, guys. For Draco, we're going with one of the Mushroom Legacy. We'll get Peach Balloon. Peach Balloon, see if it does anything different. There we go, guys. Peach Balloon. Let's check it out now. See if it does anything else. Let's go. Yeah, Seagull, awesome to have you back, man. Get in the server. Can you choose what CC you play on? No, you cannot. Mario Maker's Kaizo. What's up, SM Bros? How you doing, man? Thanks for the gifted membership. Yeah, Monk. Oh, so I get 2. Oh, wait, no. I had 2. No, what am I thinking? It's kind of distracting, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness. Maybe it gives you coin box frenzies? Oh, I missed that. Missed that item box. That may hurt me. I guess I could go left and right. So yeah, let me know if you have a preference. If you're a uniturner, you only want to turn one way. If you have a preference, left or right. I kind of like to go in the other direction. You know what? I think because my thumb's on the right side of because I use my right hand, might actually be better for me to just go counterclockwise. Or no, this is clockwise. Never mind. I think actually clockwise might be easier. I'll have to test it out. Someone was just spamming. But I was saying earlier, you do have to take into account that we're at a slope. So you can't just shoot it like straight how you normally would. Like I would have hit him right there if this was straight, I feel. I did not want to hit this. Guys, I think I went over this median. Did I not? Can you get over this median? What was I thinking I was doing there? Can I do anything on the here? Maybe with a feather, maybe? All right. Aldo, welcome to Not a Dud tier, man. Awesome to have you, Aldo. New member, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I said, we love our members. We love featuring them, bringing them into the community. So definitely check us out. You know, we got Member Multiplayer Monday, which you only have to use you only have to race twice in the month. Action Count combo contest. We have a variety of other contests and fun stuff going on. All right, so there we go. We are now at 11:30, so we are 1 full hour into the stream. So let's try now Lucky 7. Let's see what we get. Obviously not the same levels, I know, but we can kind of see a pretty decent run is in that high 170s, 180s when it comes to action count. Just from like and where we ran out of time. I still feel like I got to use my bad boy, yeah, I think this is my best option there too. Oh, I guess the bolt buggy I could do, but yeah, I'm gonna go with this is actually a fun loadout for myself, a newer one. Aldo, happy to have you, man. Welcome. Definitely check out the Discord. Get connected there. Excited to have you here. We love. Welcome to the Stud fam. Hope you didn't lose your S rank. I hope you don't too. Man, that was stink. You do need to catch up on the chat, but got the Mushroom Legacy balloons there for you, Draco. Oh, so yeah, so he's got. I guess we always had the ability to get a frenzy. Never mind. So I guess you don't have to be in a certain position, obviously. So maybe it's easier to get Lucky 7. Hey, I guess he had an item. I thought I was using Mushroom to hit him. I kind of spammed that intersection. Let me know, are you clockwise or counterclockwise? I'm gonna keep trying. I think it was my banana too. That was quick. Love the change so far. I can change landscape mode, by the way. I just have to set it up appropriately, I think. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. The balloons are just for decorations, so they're not all the same. You can pull them from pipes. I got the one with the Barracuda. You can pull from like the same pipes as like the green pipes that we're pulling everything else from. That'd be cool. Except for it does steal coins or steals other items. So if you can only get one. You can't level this up, right? This balloon. So do you get coins if you already had that balloon? Let us know about that. That's interesting, because that'd be pretty interesting. Is it possible to get a non-stop in battle mode? Great question. Great question, Mario Maker. I'm not sure. We can try it. Worst case scenario, it probably does say like, you know, non-stop combo. Man, that Blooper's the way to go. Oh, boo. Sucks when you get hit and you're like, oh, well, there goes my run. So I got hit by my own bomb there. I'm not really a fan of the shapes. There should be a color. There should be a color option, 100%. Battle mode could help with crash token collection. Yeah, dude, Torch, good call out there. Bandit Guy, hello Studfit. What's going on, Bandit Guy? How are you doing? Yeah. Does the battle will be included as cities for rundown? Yeah, I don't think it'll be kind of like cities. I think it'll be kind of like, you know, RTs or something else. Like lesser value, but still some value. Happy to have you, Aldo. Brian, what's going on? I've heard a feather, you can jump over those walls. I somehow jumped over that wall. I don't think I had a feather. You guys let me know. Yeah, you know what? I think I like think I have a preference to go this direction, to go clockwise. There we go. Yeah, I think clockwise is my favorite way to go. So if you ever play me in battle mode, you know which way I'm coming. I guess I gotta be careful if he has a mushroom, not to... You know what, Lucky 7 though, doesn't have the heat-seeking part of the Lucky 7, right? Oh, but it's got the blooper, of course. I don't know. Having the red shell not be able to go straight is kind of sucks, to be honest with you. So if you defeat somebody, I wonder if you get more points for defeating somebody versus having just any other balloon. So I didn't get too high a score, but there you go. There, I did win. Yeah. Hey, Steph. Marizo. It's not just you. The multiplayer is down for everybody. So that's why we're kind of playing this multiplayer. We're trying different skills. In fact, right now in our poll, it's 50-50, Coinbox and Lucky 7. We did Coinbox already. We're kind of doing Lucky 7. We'll do some other skills too, but obviously different. So that was 79. Obviously different levels of everything I was using. So that's why the score would be there different. I want to see you on the platform just to check it out, how the view looks from there. All right, so getting a mushroom. Have anyone? I'm curious what like running into someone with a mushroom, what that experience is like. No, dude. Boo. I feel like people are dropping a lot of coins when they get hit. One thing I need to focus in on is not holding on to any items, so I can get a frenzy. That's a new piece of the skill. Yo, what's up? This be Chris. How you doing, man? Gives you a little jump boost when you land. Hope you're doing well, this be Chris. What do you think about the new tour? I know you were saying at first you weren't a huge fan. Honor to be part of this community. No, seriously, it's an honor to have you, Aldo. Let's. I do feel like I like turning clockwise. I feel like there's like some strategy to maybe going around here. Oh, you know what? The item boxes do move. I kind of saw that earlier, but now like I don't see any here on the inside. So they kind of maybe they change from like inside. But getting rid of my items in order before I go through an item box because they don't have auto item. I almost wish I had auto item. Man. So here we go. Let's see if we can get up here. There we go. But you can't like sit up there. Not that it'd be ideal, but. And so the problem with Lucky 7 is there too. Where, you know how Lucky 7, if you don't submit the Lucky 7 before you hit the item box, like well in advance, it still holds it onto it. All right, where'd you guys go? Yeah, that's weird. The red. See, here I'll go through the item box and not get a new one. No! Oh my gosh. I saw he had a bomb. I don't know why it didn't get hit. Trying to soak it all in. Yeah, that's what we're all doing. Hey, thank you, this be Chris. Appreciate that. Those 44 watching, thanks for tuning in and trying to learn battle mode for the very first time. Hopefully, if you guys have any tips or things you've learned, definitely share them. I'd love to pick up as much, and also you share it with the community too, with all those that are watching. I can't say that I'm getting any better, but I'm getting used to some of the mechanics. I almost feel like kind of like zigzagging through here could make sense. That might be the, I think like speed-wise, that might be the quickest way to get more items. Not that I'm very effective with these items. I'm just really just trying to as many things as possible here. Gosh. The hard part is like trying to keep combo while you're trying to also... This takes a lot more adjustment than I thought it would. Back spammer. Yo, check out Rita. What's going on? How are you doing? Does the multiplayer work now? Doesn't look like it. This is single player. You guys let me know when it works, because I would love... I'll extend this an extra hour once it works, if it's working while we're still on the stream. Otherwise, I'll probably wrap up here in about an hour, maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes or so. Again, this is just really just wanted to dedicate some time to just trying the new feature, especially with a ranked track. It's kind of, at least since multiplayer isn't working, I was hoping that multiplayer we could just hang out and crush each other like we do on Mondays. No! I knew it was going to hit me too. Wave was flying. Let's see if I... I wonder, let me know if there's like a line that you really like. I'm sure there'll be different meta going forward, but love the changes. Don't like battle mode and ranked. Yeah, it is what it is. We got battle mode and ranked, so gotta deal with it. But I'm 100% with you. I wish they would have left that alone. The balloons are pointless, but some of them are cool, like the boo-shaped balloon. Absolutely, that does look pretty cool. Draco, from what I've seen, auto mode does not work in battle mode. I'm gonna shoot in front of me so I can see the people. I see these bums over here. So if I wonder if I'm big, if I could jump over this thing now. I think I'm still big. Oh, boo. How'd that happen? I know it wasn't big, but was he holding something? Yeah, so far not so good at this. I think I still prefer Coinbox, to be honest with you. If you wasn't drifting before you focused to learn how to have any chance at battle mode, Andy, you're 100% right. Maybe that's I don't know if that's just too distracting. I feel like I'm already not good at talking and playing, let alone chewing gum and playing. But it's taking a lot more adjustment than I thought it would. The platforms are in multiplayer. The single player game ends when you toss your balloon, when you lose your balloons. Yeah. Pafton asks, who's ready for the Mario Deluxe movie direct? Let her know. Are you anticipating anything to be revealed tomorrow? Here's Lucky 7 Frenzy. This is, again, no heat seeking from... It's good to get this early. Like, if you get a Lucky 7 Frenzy earlier... Oh, boo! So I hit myself, or did he hit me? I hope he hit me. Because it'd be lame if I hit myself. Wow. So I feel like cutting across here. Oh, boo! You banana spammer! No auto. Yep. Smart steering and auto are off. That's correct. Thank you for the reminder, Craig. They should throw in some pumpkins in there for keeping combo. Yeah. Yeah. That would help. Yo, Crazy, what's up? What do you think about the new update? It's insane. Yeah, are you changing? How are you changing your strategy? That's what I am most intrigued about. Working your way through the new stuff. Not sure if I like it yet, but we'll keep an open mind. Yeah, I think we all should probably take that perspective. There's different strategies earlier in the race versus later in the race. You know, so like earlier on, it's really good to get these aggressive frenzies. So I'm not gonna run into people. That's my new strategy. Nice, got lucky with that one. That's for sure. How are you doing, Ian Helock? See, there he goes. He went right over it. I guess because he had the feather. Ian Helock, what'd you think of? What do you think of this tour? Feather actually goes up more than I thought it would. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can't really jump between them though, which is what I was curious about. If you could jump from that median to median. And then, oh, those guys are shooting the stuff at the from the sides of the. Forget about that. When you get beat, you can shoot stuff at people. Yeah. All right, so I somehow won that one. No idea how. Maybe the bananas. Yeah. Hey, Craig, are you hyped for 3 more cups? Draco, don't remind me. Spotlight Shop has ridiculous sections. It does, and ridiculous is a good word for. Did you see the balloon shape? Crazy. I don't know how you'll get it. I have heard that you can pull it through the balloons though. Let me get caught up in the chat a little bit. NES, maybe Nintendo should have sorted single player before teams in battle mode. Yeah, well, at least they didn't have it break for single player. Like at least then the multiplayer broke and not the single player. Draco, yet more grinding. Always looking forward to it. Royal Parachute 8-bit Spotlight. Too many good items. I believe an official trailer will be released and some promo stuff. Good to know. Curious about what the trailers will look like. I'm stuck at working. Cannot play. Oh no. That's right. I forgot you were working today. Yes, teaser for Mario movie drops tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. I think Chris Pratt, isn't that? I think. I'm trying to remember. Still figuring stuff out. New strats will come later. Shouldn't be chatting then. Yeah, don't get fired, Draco. And thank you for the dono while working. That's actually, as you're making money, you're spending it. That's one way to do it. 15 cups, maybe less double track and more variety. Hey, Draco, I'm 100% with you there. That's a great idea. Hopefully they don't, like, that gives us more tracks, more well-rounded coverage is going to help. Because that's the downside, especially when they give you, like, we had the time we had Vanilla Lake and Warrior Shipyard and Coconut Mall back to back. So we were only seeing like a set of like maybe 4 or 5 new tracks every single tour. This helps that. This, gives us like 10 new tracks or whatever in sets. I like the update in particular because of the improvement, the store's own system. Yeah, it's I think the cost is surprising a lot of people, but you have to remember the drivers are 50% more expensive. We also have to realize they are 50% more valuable because the base points are twice as high as karts and gliders. So don't forget about that. Because I think like we got used to like high-end tickets being 12,000 coins versus 10,000 for everything else. In reality, it should have been 20,000 for a high-end driver ticket compared to a kart and glider high-end ticket. So for what it's worth. Eating lunch, but yeah, here to watch my boy. Thanks you, man. Appreciate that. I like to use a feather in the red middle section for 3 or 4 jumps. Yeah, you know what? I guess it does add to your combo too if you think about it that way. Because unless you're in like the multiplayer section, which we haven't seen yet. Not liking battle mode, would rather go for 70k runs. I'm with you there, Hilo. I'm with you there. Yo, Draco again. Oh man, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the dono, Draco. Did you spend more money while working here? Sure, here's some. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hope battle mode isn't added every week. I'm with you there, Chicken Leg. I do think we'll see it once a tour, probably as time goes on. We might see it twice per tour for the next couple tours, just because they're still hyping it up. But yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather just once per tour. They keep the 2 item slots in online mode. Okay, so no frenzies in online. Well, I think it changes. Doesn't it change every day? I haven't thought about just how 15 cups might significantly impact the meta. Yeah, that's another part for DKR's spreadsheet. We kind of talked about the very, Chris, we kind of mentioned at the very, it was a good question earlier at the very beginning of the stream, where they asked how that impacts all cup ranking. I think it benefits the whales. Those who are trying to go for all cup ranking for the first time, it's gonna be tougher. Yeah, the dupe. If they, however, yeah. So if they dupe like this and just have the same number of tracks, but just dupe them, that's not good. I haven't even seen. I haven't seen in the data mining what the other tracks that are locked off, which ones are there, and obviously I usually see them through multiplayer. So I'm curious to see if that's the case. Thank you very much, Draco. I really appreciate that. Again, support my boy. Definitely get to, if you can. I don't know if Puffton or somebody else, maybe I can just do it too. Let's get the link to Draco's channel in the chat. Just send it, give him a quick sub because he's coming in on 1,000 subscribers. He's at 873 right now. Let's, I'm gonna copy that into the chat here. If you can, if you have a couple minutes, go to Draco's YouTube page, put a subscription on there, put a like on it, maybe a video too, but at least subscribe. Do that for our boy Draco655, and then we'll get back to some Mushroom Legacy Balloon racing here on battle mode for maybe the next 30 minutes or so. You know, I do think this curvature, this it's actually taking a lot more effort than I thought it would be. You know, I think though for the ranked mode, I think for ranked mode I like Coinbox better than Lucky 7. I don't know. This isn't as seamless as I thought it would be. Plus, I can still hold on to items and get a single box at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, single lucky. I guess I could get a single lucky. I take that back. I can get a single lucky 7. I just don't know these. I think having the red shells hurt the skill too much. So that was a successful feather use. Look at them, he's stalling right there. The game's on. I'm stalling. I'm just kind of like. So you can kind of stop there, wait for your opponent. Guys, this is a strat. So like for instance, you're waiting for your opponent's looking up at the map on the left, and you can come out and spam them, you know? So you have to just kind of like, it's tough on some of these, but like on the inside here, you could definitely do it. You just got kind of stop here, wait for them, and then come out and spam them. Maybe with your lucky, maybe it's better for lucky 7. But again, you kind of, especially on this track here, you just wait here, come, and spam them. Boom, 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 boom. So let me see if I can try that again. Again, I'm just so excited about little strats like this. But here on the inside, you're going to wait for them on the run. I think it was going the wrong direction there. It's gonna take time to figure that out. I'd rather probably just get lucky 7s here. Get the blooper actions. He must be on the inside. Dude, where'd he go, dude? Must be going the same path. Oh boy. So here's the thing: do I want to hit him? Do I just want to keep getting as many actions? See, like that. I got an action for each of those. No! I'm like set to win this thing. Had 2 balloons. He had 1. Here we go. Oh boy, he won. Yo, Draco! Stop it! I never asked for it, my boy. Come on, Draco. Thank you very much for the donos, my man. Seriously, check out. Definitely, please leave a subscribe. Please leave a subscribe for Draco. Thank you very much for the support, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome, man. Really, really appreciate the love. I think battle mode will be always in ranked, so new meta. Yeah, if it is in ranked every single time, we know it is. I think we have to challenge the meta and keep them equal. Meaning, like, you know, the regular runs that we get on single player for you know, like ranked reward and stuff like that, and then also those top shelves, and you know, for the algorithm, like, we have to kind of weight them equally, because we know that 1 out of 6 is going to be battle mode. We don't know if some of these tracks will ever. We don't even know if Coconut Mall will be in ranked, you know, and it was in ranked a couple times this summer. So yeah, I think you'd have to, especially with as few tracks that we have in battle mode. You get more mini turbos for a higher score. Yeah, Mario Maker, that's a good point. Like, how many mini turbos can I get in the 90? What is it? How many minutes do we have? Do we know how many minutes? What's the time? Is it like 5 minutes? I feel like 5 is practical. Let me know if we know the time, and we could probably just look at our clock and do another race. That was our high score. I guess we got a couple lucky 7 combos there. Frenzies there. Nice pickup, Kian. Yeah, nice, dude. I think there are less dupes, but a lot more RTs with the increased cups. Interesting, crazy. More RTs. Okay. So now RTs will be in tours more often now. That's what he's heard. Please sub to our friend Draco. Basically, all he did is the RT tracks for variants. Interesting. Yeah. Go ahead and sub to Draco. We'll like this one here. That's the link that you have to take to sub to our boy. Again, 873. He's gonna get there. I think definitely this year. Help us get there. Again, I like having a channel, and I like having subscribers. Subscribers don't mean as much to me as the members, and that's why I try to do as much featuring members as possible. But if someone has not hit 1,000 subscribers yet, it means the world to them to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, it does. It basically takes their takes their channel to the next level. They can finally do some stuff, and it's pretty awesome. And so help us get Draco there. Oh, come on, dude. You bum. That was actually a unique strat that he did. That I think it's worth keeping in mind. Is like, if you see someone having a frenzy behind you, if you're playing with frenzies, changing the direction through the middle section or whatever. Like, this guy seems to be spamming me for some reason. And wait here. Fall behind him. Oh boy, you're gonna run into these bananas. See if I can... There you go. Spiked it on his face. Thank you again, Draco. Appreciate the support, buddy. Alright, good. You nearly got a non-stop combo in battle mode. That's awesome, Mario Maker. There we go. So there's new... so with this, I got 90 actions. It was so much easier for me to get more actions with Coinbox. Am I doing something wrong, guys? Let me know. Let me know if you picked up any strats. I do want to have a battle, by the way. I made Puffy did a phenomenal thumbnail here. I want to have battle mode parties. Battle mode parties will happen once Nintendo gets their stuff together. So get prepared. Get your favorite balloons ready. Whatever that means. See if you can slipstream. Yep, there's a slipstream. So that didn't go away. It's weird how they like take out parts of this game but leave other parts. Oh, it wasn't close enough, dude. Yeah, still think Coinbox is better, in my opinion. I know I heard other people, Anka and others, saying that they got 190 actions. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not getting that. My, looks like those coins kind of disappeared kind of quickly. There's definitely a lot, so many things changing that I think that this is like, they really made some changes to the actual, like, I don't know if it's a different platform or something, but it goes so slow. There's a lot of mechanics that are different. Use a ticket to unlock another cup, and there's a clone of the Cookie Land. All right, so Cookie Land is at least there twice. We'll see how that goes. So that's how you break in this mode. Yeah, I guess. Draco's helping me break into it. Let's try, about 30 minutes more here. Let's try another skill. Let's try a boomerang skill. There's the premium challenges. So we got a gold pipe here. What do you think we get? See, you got like those coins. We have some coins. What do you think we get? Yeah, you can sub to Matt as well. Matt Aldridge, you see here. Matt joined me this morning on the reveal, or the reaction. Good fan of the channel. He has his own channel. Does phenomenal work. That's what I'm gonna do right after this. That I'm done with my stream. I'm gonna check out Matt Aldridge's reaction. So definitely do so as well. Give him a. So definitely, this is the address you go to. Let's see what we get here for the gold pipe. B-Dasher. Oof. That stinks. I'm not a big B-Dasher fan. I mean, I use it every once in a while. I used it probably last tour. But would have loved to get... That's what Sammy was saying earlier on his reaction. He's like, it's all garbage. It's not this. You're not going to get the stuff you want to get. Which I don't... I wish I like wrote down all the stuff I did get. I think I got like... Oh man, what did I get? I feel like I got enough bad items. There we go. All right, so technically in first place for now. But let's check out Boomerang. Multiplayer's taking way too long. What's up, Angel? How are you doing? Non-stop combos possible, but hard. Rosalina Gamer 07. I don't know if I should get Chef Mario or Chef Rosa or get Penguin Toadette today. Definitely, I would avoid Penguin Toadette. I think Chef Rosa or Chef Mario can't go wrong with. If I had to pick between the two, I would go Chef Rosa. Which let's actually do some giant banana. Let's get some nanner action here. This is not gonna get any high score this way or anything, but let's just show you the power of giant banana. Looking at just actions, I bet you I can get to over 150 actions within 3 runs. That's because I do think Giant Banana, just knowing enough about Giant Banana, I think Giant Banana could be OP in this. Let's give it a shout out to E Deedle as well. I think just keeping an eye on where the item boxes are. These item boxes do move, right? I believe. So I think going through. Hit a no, I hit myself. Oh, there's so many coins. I feel like when you get hit with something in battle mode, there's so many coins. Like more coins than normal. So these guys make some weird turns. All right, here we go. All right, this race should be over in no time. Oh, those guys are shooting me. I might lose this. There we go, guys. Let's see what actions we got. Oh, there's a quick... Oh my goodness, hold the phone. There's a quick data mining update. This tour, a new string. Oh, hold on. Thank you for posting this, Torch. This tour, a new text string for a 2-player challenge has been added. Versus translates to versus Mario team. Interesting. So let's look at this. Oh, 70 actions. I guess it wasn't that many actions. I still think Coinbox is going to be your best bet here on this track. It's the only one I've gotten over 100 actions in the last, 2 hours or so. The Tanuki Leaf coin pickup radius has increased by 62.5%. Wow, that is big. So it's basically, so it's increased by, so it hasn't doubled, obviously. It's gone up by about half of its width, half of its radius has that in addition to its full radius, and even a little bit more. Doesn't seem like a lot of new stuff in Datamine. Okay, so these are some just details about so versus Mario Tour and the Leaf pickup. The coins disappearing as you move forward towards them is annoying. Yeah, you know, I wonder if they're timed or is it like in proximity? I'm not entirely sure. We'll do another giant banana. Metal Mario. Oof, yeah. I think am I close to getting caught up? Yeah, I am. Okay. Bob, blah, blah. What's going on, man? How are you doing? I am here to stay. Oh, sorry. I'm here to say, this is not a bad update for whales, but man, the free-to-play and Gold Pass only are real upset about this. What are they most upset about? Most about the Premium Challenge Plus, or that the rewards aren't that great? Or I guess it would be the cost of things in the way of rubies. Because I can see that. It would take you 2 tours or whatever for you to get a new item. And really, they would be the one who getting a new item would help the most. If Pincher there's tomorrow, then bye-bye, rubies. I like that idea, Rosalina Gamer. That's smart. 999 action count is target for battle mode. Nice. Pepper Rabbit, you can't get as many hits as you usually can because the bots can only be hit so many times. Coinbox technically should be still king here. Pepper, you nailed it. It's a great point. I was thinking Giant Banana would be helpful, but it doesn't sound like that. Now, here's the thing. Boomerang. If Boomerang, I guess I never really saw anyone with a coin box on this track. So I'm curious if you could boombox. There's a lot of coins that people can drop. I think they drop like what, 3 or 4 coins instead of 2. So maybe there's some benefit there, but there's not like that many coins on the track. There's no like, I think that still Coinbox is gonna beat out Boomerang, but let me know what you think. Drift in circles, chaining mini turbos, and let the bots duke it out. This is the meta strat. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think if you have, I believe that is what we're figuring out after this time of trying all these skills, is using Coinbox, going on the outside, and just hoping for the Coinbox, and then just spamming out shells and throwing bananas on the inside track. I think that's really all you can. I think that's really going to be the best key. That's kind of what we're figuring out here. Miranda. Hope. Hey, how's it going? I'm not sure if I see you in the chat very often. Hopefully you're new, finding us out for the first time, and we'd love, just like FCO, who just found us today, and happy to have him or her with us. Hopefully, Miranda, you enjoyed this as well. Servers are probably running on a potato. Yeah. Then someone say you can't get single coin boxes, but you can get frenzy coin boxes. I might be wrong on this. Yeah, Torch, you're definitely wrong on this. Probably about an hour ago, we did coin box, and we were getting singles and frenzies. But what I'm curious about are the bots. Can the bots get single boxes? They can't get frenzies. Draft in circles around the item boxes. Yeah, that's a good call. E-Rock, hello chat, first time viewer. E-Rock, welcome. We need like some party. I need like a festive wand or something to every time we find out that there's a new player. I really want new players to feel welcome in all the YouTube communities. I feel like it's that was my my one suggestion to new players that I mentioned on Kart Talk was just comment, just let us know you're here. And I know it's so easy just to to hide and not comment, but every comment we hear from new players, I need something. Puffton mods, let me know what can I do to celebrate when I find out someone new is in the chat. We're always excited to have new players here. Yeah, no problem. Cool. Awesome. Crainbow, enjoying the stream, like getting new starts for this. Hey, I'm looking forward to one day actually having a battle party. We will have battle parties. Can't promise the frequency by any means, but battle parties are going to happen. That is for sure. I want to have a lot of battle parties. For now, we're a little handcuffed by what Nintendo is willing to give us. But that'll change. I think the hard part for me is just using the items. Like before getting through the item boxes. Like I would love to go through that item box and can't. Or I can, but I'm not getting any new items. It's so weird that these are so close to each other. This one, I wonder if it makes sense to just go in a circle like this. Just like go through here. And then go through here. You know, just kind of go through the circles here. Oh, I had a feather. You know what I mean? Just like kind of go in like a loop here. That could be a unique strategy. Maybe put these here on the inside. If nothing else, I'm getting good tokens here today. Set that on the inside, then go on the outside. See, I should throw in bombs already. But yeah, oh, I think the meta strat is mini turbo on the outside. Get your coin box, get your coins, and spam stuff into the middle if you need to. E-Rock playing from day one, awesome. Strats, nice. So Mr. Rock, 5-star, new here, playing since Sunday tour. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, Mr. Rockstar. Hopefully you enjoy the YouTube community. Hopefully you enjoy my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, that'd be cool to do as we're getting so close to 2,000, which actually might even make sense to find out how many we're at right now. Well, I'll let you guys know while we're here. Oh, goodness sakes. So that started. Let's see. I think I gotta do it in the studio. So officially, guys, we are at 1,971. So we have, what, 29 more subscribers. We get to 2,000, which doesn't do anything except for fun to celebrate. I don't like the turning here. So these guys keep going on the outside, so I'm gonna leave them on the inside. Or leave them on the outside. And what if I could just get mini turbos like this? That's one way to do it, right? Until they run into those bananas, right? That's one way to do it, right? Because you can only get so many hits. I guess you're not getting these like coins that disappear anyway. Oh, that was a dumb idea. So now it's just me versus time. See if he gets. I guess there's two other players. Never mind. Now there's too many bananas on the inside. I cannot wait to do a battle party, guys. This is what a sad day in Nintendo world where they literally came out with the biggest update ever and it doesn't work. Womp, a big womp womp. I need to go this direction towards. There you are. I knew you were gonna turn that way. Oh, boo. Alright, she turned around. Okay. Oh, well. Well, there you go. There's Giant Banana. I think I'm done with Giant Banana. Giant Banana is not as OP as I thought it would be. Welcome, Rockstar. Vanderlike. Yo, what's up, Vanderlike? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat before. Let us know. We're gonna find a way to celebrate anyone that we find out is new playing the game. We need to make this. I need to make a big deal about this because anytime that someone's new to the game, new to our channel, new to what's going on, we need to celebrate. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool too. But we're just happy you're here. Seriously. I don't know if there's a way unless they say that they're new here. Yeah, we would need them to announce that, but there's got to be some way. I haven't figured out all the ways in OBS to be able to celebrate it there. Is it worth leveling up King Mario just for the balloon battle? I think it's going to depend on your rank situation. I don't think he's bad. I think maybe take him to level 4 to get the red coins might be really helpful. Again, you got tokens, so that kind of stinks. But let's try some boomerang here. I don't understand how this feather works, to be honest. Yeah, you know, Rosalina Gamer, it's not easy. You can use it to jump on that like median thing that's really big. Here's the thing: is that the other battle mode, which we can show you briefly, just to kind of try it out. And with this one, maybe we'll do boomerang here. So I'd even be interested in doing shell too. So interesting, you see how these gliders, some of them just don't have a skill, which is fine. This black star shoot might be even more useful if you think about it that way. For getting the blooper, I mean, a lot of people already liked it. Now is an even better reason to like it. E-Rock, how long have I been streaming Mario Kart Tour? My channel's been around for about 2 years. I think 2 years and like 2 or 3 months. I didn't really start streaming really until maybe 6 months ago, and it's been a lot of fun, mainly because you start to see a lot of similar people, and you get to know people and get to know some of the things that they like to do. So to answer the question about the feather, you can jump like over these medians, which I think is even more important. It's not like a maze or anything, but there's like 3. There's like an inside track, a middle track, and then an outside track. So I don't know. I can't see boomerang being that successful here, to be honest with you. There's a couple coins here at times that people will drop, but I don't think it's going to be like. I still think investing into your point earlier. I think investing into King Mario might be better than like a boomerang or a giant banana or even Lucky 7. I've heard a lot of people really like the Lucky 7. I don't see it, to be honest with you. Oh, how'd that happen? I got lucky there. So this is interesting. You can go over this middle section. It slows you down a little bit. So here's the boomerang. You can hit. Now here's the thing. You can hit them with the boomerang. Here's the thing. I don't think hitting is the hardest part. Oh, I was trying to jump. Oh, I think I wasn't paying attention. I thought that the feather was at the end. I like the open middle area here. But yeah, there's a lot more paths someone can hide down here. Come on, man. Where you going, dude? All right, there you go. You can use the feather to avoid red shells. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so jumping over stuff too, jumping over bananas, jumping over red shells, avoiding red shells in general, awesome. I think the other battle mode tracks, it'll be more advantageous to jump over the walls. Yeah, so there you go. I wish I could have shown that to you, but you can take my word for it. You can jump right over that wall. Good. By the way, given the Tanuki leaf radius is 62.5% bigger, the effective area is actually 162% bigger, although a lot of that is in front of you, which you would have gotten anyway. So it's not 100%, 162% bigger. It's 162% of 62% bigger or 162% of. But yeah, that's in one direction, right? Is that what you're saying? Because the radius is just going one direction, so the diameter would be 120% bigger, Wait, no, no, the diameter would still be that much bigger, but because you're counting them both sides. But that radius does that radius is increased. The diameter is increased, which is important. Yes, because everything's not just like one direction. You can get things from a variety of different areas. It can. Let me know if the flower can or the leaf can go through walls. I know we were told today the boomerang does not. Tyler, what's up, man? How you doing? E-Rock, you're from Louisiana. Awesome. I live in Virginia, so I am streaming from Virginia. But I think in the last 6 months, I've streamed from Las Vegas. I think I've streamed from Nebraska. I've streamed from Chicago. I travel a lot for work, so sometimes when I'm on the road, I don't have any kids, don't have any obligations, don't have any chores to do. So I've streamed from a couple different places as well. Yo, what's up, Alchemist? How you doing, man? Wish the balloons were more than just aesthetics. Yeah, I'm glad that they're not like that much more. Like I'm glad that there's no like meta involved. But I do wish that there's something more. Like I do wish like you could get the balloons level, I don't know, level them up or you change the color or do something a little bit more, or maybe you could increase the odds of something. That part I wish. NBK, is that new? Not sure. How are you on this fine battle day tour? Yeah, I would have been better if we had the freaking multiplayer running, dude. I can't believe that it's not running, but that's Mario Kart. So Mr. Rockstar, it's so tempting to get the high end at the daily spotlight shop, but I would be out in a day. So you can name some drivers, carts, and drivers to look out for in the daily spotlights. Yes. So these are great questions for the rundown. This is what I'm so glad you asked that question, Rockstar. So these are the questions that Antelev and I hopefully will discuss as the rundown evolves into this next generation, this next era. I will get a high-end full here. Let's see what we get. What do you think I get here? But yeah, these are the questions that to keep an eye out for. I think it's going to depend on your account. What's cool about it is that you can look at the spreadsheets. You can do your coverage, and then you can look out for what makes sense for you. I think any of the top 10 items are going to be things that you're going to want to look out for, and you're going to want to have once. Let's see what we get here. Wild Pink, of course, I already have it at level 8, so there's some coins for me to enjoy. But yeah, I think any items in the top 10, to answer your question, Rockstar, I think they're going to be the most helpful to the most amount of people. Every account is different. Every account is different, so you're gonna have to base it on your account. But in general, the top 10 items are gonna have better coverage. Now, the paywall thing is something that we're gonna have to. It's not gonna really apply that much for the top 10 going forward because there are no paywalled items, no items that only come in packs or only come in specific areas. So, from that perspective, I think some items I would look out for would even be former top 10 items, things like the Armored Rider, former, number 1 items. Those are all gonna be great. If Golden Wings sometimes comes back, these are gonna be king. These are gonna be awesome. I think if you do not have a coin box, you should absolutely own every coin box driver. If you don't, it's worth it. I would say it's worth 100 rubies. Coin box is gonna be good for battle mode. It looks like coin box is gonna be great for so being a newer player. Those would be the ones I would make sure to use your rubies on in the event that you can. Drivers are much more valuable than carts and gliders based on the base points and everything. So, but it also comes at the cost of 150 rubies. So that part makes it very, very fair for the first time. So you have to plan on that. But yeah, I think coin box drivers are going to be, if you do not own one, just talking to a brand new player, that's going to be your best bet. But you guys let Rockstar know, are there any items that you would highly recommend him keeping out for? I'm guessing Tyler would say the record setter. He loves the record setter. So I'll save you that comment there. What's going on, Kyran, Fernando? I'm not sure if I've seen your name either. We're celebrating new players who have never experienced either my channel or just new to the YouTube community. So if you're new, let us know. We'll do a little celebration. We're gonna find a way to celebrate somehow. Find some kind of song or something we can play. Feather Frenzy. Yeah, it's a good question, Torch. I'm not sure if Feather Frenzy is a thing That sounds like a good idea. I don't know how effective. I mean, you're getting the frenzy points, I guess, in that scenario, and I guess you can jump around, but you can't like jump on your. You can't like continue flapping your feather wings all the way up into the sky. Yes, it is Torch, says Tyler. So maybe frenzy. Yeah, friends. There we go. Feather fan might be a thing. In fact, that might even be a cool username here for a YouTube person. You know, Frenzy Feather or Feather Frenzy. E-Rock, thank you, man. Yeah, we're I think a couple minutes ago I checked it. We're like 29 subs away from 2,000. Cool little mile marker to hit. I don't like the Bloom battles much, but I love Battle Tour. Lots of nice older tracks and lots of tickets, rubies, and coins. I agree. You know, part of me wonders though. We are in a autumn fall celebration thing, so I wonder how much of this is their generosity. And how much of it is like them, you know, covering their butts for changing everything on us. Like, I think the login bonuses of this 100 rubies, I don't know if that's a celebration or them just saying, hey, we know that you're going to be really upset with us at seeing 150 rubies. So here's some. And this is like a one-time event, or if it's a celebration, like, you know, quarterly instance for that one. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what goes on. Kyran says, I've been watching your videos for a while, but haven't been able to tune into your streams, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. In your defense, my streams haven't been as frequent or consistent, so certainly won't hold that against you, but glad you're here. Appreciate you tuning in and joining us. I'm down if there's a lot of newer members that some of us whales contribute to fund, and we hold drawings to give to the new people to buy high-end stuff. Could we use this as rewards for Battle Party? Man, I think that's a great idea. So your idea would be for whales to chip in some funds, and we hold drawings to give new players be able to buy high-end stuff. Could always we could use this as rewards for Battle Party. Yeah, no, I like that idea. This because I think you're onto something. Let's maybe we'll get that started in the server and bring it out to the public when we've collected enough for someone to get a high-end driver. FCO, I play with battery saver mode on, and there's no mini map. Oh no! So yeah, I play the battery server mode on too. Usually, not when I'm plugged in here. So that stinks because having that mini map is huge for a battle mode. That's I did not know that. That's gonna stink. I'm just like so paranoid my phone's gonna die. I sometimes will wake up having nightmares that my phone just died in the middle of the night. So yeah, so the area is the square of the radius. So weirdly, 1.62 squared is 2.62. That is creepy. What are your thoughts on the update? Yeah, so at the very beginning of this video, I did kind of a summary of some of the thoughts. I think the quad tickets is a game changer, and unfortunately, it makes the Miis even more powerful. So the good thing though is the Miis are actually cheaper in the way if you think about drivers wise, 100 rubies compared to 150 rubies. So if you want to invest in Miis, now is the time. It's not too late. Tanuki Rosalina on Cookie Land might be the meta in multiplayer. Ooh, okay. So if you get Tanuki Leaf Frenzy, you can float over the barriers and target your people pretty easily, especially with the increased radius. Interesting. So you can verify that the Tanuki Leaf can jump over walls. If so, and it picks up coins, that is pretty OP. That is, I could see any of the Tanukis, anyone with the Tanuki Leaf being really powerful then. Tyler in New Jersey, debating on whether to buy the Wario Wagon or save. I love the Wario Wagon. I don't think you can go wrong with that. If you don't have it, it might be worth getting it. It's one, again, both of those riders are pretty good. Still kind of newer. Still could see some buffs. Not completely seen everything yet, which I think is important. I think the prices in the Spotlight shop are a little overpriced for drivers who have returned. Yeah, I was expecting to see kind of like maybe a discount for those drivers who have been around for a while. And then like I was actually expecting the Spotlight items, the brand new items to be like, 200 rubies, 250 rubies, and everything else be like 100 rubies. So yeah, the fact that they're keeping those the same price, because those are the ones I want to get. I want to get the new item. I want to get the brand new spanking item. At least if I get packs or if I just get the rubies, that's what I'm going with. Yeah, it's a great pickup for sure for Pepper Rabbit. Randy W, what will happen on Sunday to replace the special items? Nothing. I might do something with my channel. I might do just like some if battle parties are if multiplayer is up by Sunday, I might do that. That seems like a good idea just for me to do with my channel. But as for the game, it doesn't sound like anything new there. Loving the updates to the new game. Thank you, Rockstar. Awesome, dude. All right. You're saying goodbye? It was GN. GN. E-Rock, some of the green pipes turn into gold and get the high-end item. Yeah, I've already gotten a couple fakes. That is always a pleasant surprise. I guess high-end drivers would be 150 rubies. I think that's fair. Yeah, this be Chris. What I think a lot of people are having a heartache over is only the 25 rubies for winning ranked. And so I think I'm with you. I think the 150 is fair. It is a challenge to get that. And but here's the thing: is those free-to-play players that's gold pass only, they're relying solely on the ranked rubies. And so to go from 40 down to 25 or 20, even because they're not even winning ranked first place all the time anyway. So, but yeah, to have that decrease nearly in 50% means that it takes them twice as long than they were expecting to get to 100 rubies or 150 rubies. So for them, they're seeing that part as a huge negative. But overall, I think 150 is fair. It really depends on how they continue giving us free stuff. If they're going to keep giving us, 20 rubies for logging in, and they're going to give us, other things. One thing I will say, I hadn't really touched on this before. Token shop, to clear your token shop is actually going to be a little easier than it has been before. The token shop is really, really small. And so instead of I think it was 8,000, there's all those pipes. I expect there's still going to be 31 pipe pulls that you have for the green token pipe. But if that does stay the same, I mean, we're looking at instead of 8,000 something tokens, might only have to get 6,000 or something because there's a lot less in the token shop. So that part, if that brings you solace. And then for All Cup ranking myself, that was pretty big for me. So that is one thing. The thing is that a lot of the times there's a lot of other ways to get rubies that maybe free to play may not take into consideration. I'd love to see a side by side, pre-update, post-update. Here's how many free rubies you get. I do know that it does seem like these green pipes that you have, they don't come with rubies in them. They just come with items. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I think that would have helped if they would have done it that way. If they kind of would have treated it like the today's challenge pipe or something. But everyone would be complaining if all they got were item tickets. So maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea. Well, Kyron, good luck at school for sure. God mode, loving the new updates. Me first thing getting done. Yeah, I got the me. That was one of the first things I did. In addition to taking this guy up to 1910. Great year. But yeah, it's nice to see him up there, quad capped. Miranda, I'm gonna get your name nailed down next time. I'm a tad bit overwhelmed with the high-end shops. So many that I don't have. Yeah, especially for newer players, you're gonna be like, where do I start? That's where I'd lean on the rundown. If you want to watch our last episode, that would give you a pretty good idea of what some of the top meta items are. But those will change. I think hitbox actually might become less important because for battle mode, you don't want a big hitbox. I think it's still going to be a valuable part of the algorithm, but it's not going to be as valuable. You think after enough time, we'd start to see silver and gold me suits in the me shop? Yeah, that would be nice. I don't mind not being there, but yeah, it's just because I like it being a little bit more exclusive. But for now, yeah, it's not in the me shop. Thank you, Stud. I don't have either, so I might get it. No worries. We have the rubies for free every day. If you're not coming first, the ruby the ruby change doesn't affect you. Yeah, so free to play, maybe they're getting a little too upset about it, but I think that they're hoping that they can get first place every so often, once a month or something. I think if you're free to play, you can't complain about less rubies for winning ranked, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, that means that other people are getting less rubies, meaning that the pool, it's kind of like what they say, high tide brings up all ships. It also low tide also brings down all ships too. So, you know, if first place is getting less rubies, that means that, and you're only winning ranked once a month, that means the general community is getting less rubies and you're benefiting just fine. It's a good point. Yeah. It's a whole nother can of worms for sure. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to get the free-to-play up in arms and mad at me, but that's a really good point, this be Chris. I never mind item tickets. I'm always running out of them. Me too. I actually like the item tickets, especially for all cup ranking. So crazy, I'm with you. I think the players that don't do all cup ranking, they just have too many of them. And for them, they get so hyped, you know, so excited because they're like 500, you know, tokens. Now's the time, cashing in, and then it's like a womp womp. So I think I understand their frustration. Yes, I will miss 50 pipe pulls from streamers on Sunday, but with Studfit's rundown and Studfit with Antlev and takes it sometimes lasts two hours. I will say that this next rundown might be 3 hours. What games do you play? I guess is what he's asking. So I'm honestly, Mario Kart Tour is my game. It's like really the only game that I play pretty consistently. Let's try Tanuki. Let's get Tanuki Relief in here. Let's see what happens. We have played Mario Party together as a stud fam. In fact, I think I was talking with Sergeant Spike. We'd like to get another. He's got like this cool art. You can check out the video. We played it. It was probably 6 months ago. But Mario Samurai is in there, and I think Yoshi Kangaroo. He found a specific mode to play Mario Party with these alts, which is awesome. It was so cool. We'll play that again one day. Right now we're pretty focused on this update and everything new we have to this game. And I'm honestly, this is the only game I've played this much in my life. I've never played a video game nearly this much. Sometimes I'd play, like when I was a teenager, I'd play certain games that so here we go. Oh yeah! So it kind of I think it jumped off the median a little bit too. So maybe it did like a double jump. So here we go. That's so interesting. Look at this, you just kind of fly around. You actually you're like a... Obviously I didn't do very well. But you're kind of like it's more of like a helicopter style. See, I don't like the item boxes moving, but I get it. So they move from the inside. What's the pattern? What's the pattern of the item boxes moving? Do they move to the middle and then to the inside and then to the outside or something like that? Market Tour is advertised as free to start, not free to play. We used to call it free to lose, because that's all you. Eventually, that's all you're gonna do at some point. I think we heard this week there was the very first free to play player, 100% free to play. They got to tier 80, first time ever. So you know, which is, you know, I think that just kind of explains some of the frustration that free to play players can have. But you know, that's their decision to live that way. I think even Gold Pass gets you. Man, to be honest with you, I don't know why people don't play. Why not everyone is on Gold Pass? To be honest with you, it's actually mind-boggling to me. It's you know, you're gonna use, you know, $5.99 or whatever on gas just getting to grandma's house. Now I understand not everyone wants has a card connected and stuff like that, and minors and everything, and I get that. I get all of that. But I mean, I started an account for my son, and I gave him Gold Pass. I wasn't gonna deprive him of being able to get the most. If he's gonna spend the energy on playing the game, I'm gonna make sure that you know, he gets extra bonuses for the work he does and reward that. So anyway, random tangent. Hopefully, not everyone gets mad at me, but I think Gold Pass is just a no-brainer value. Just kind of blows my mind. Oh, interesting. So that's a really cool idea there. For those who did not know, I had a single leaf, and then I pulled 2 leaves from the item box, not one. I will say the one kind of cool strat that I found is you can kind of manipulate the game to break. If you sit here, you can kind of sit here and wait for people to come by. I found it to be the most easiest on that side, but you can kind of do it on this side a little bit too. And it's not a full break. You know, it'd probably make more sense to be continue going through the item boxes. But it's a little strat if you're towards the end. You kind of waste a lot of time. But if you have something like a lucky 7 and you just want to win, time's running out, you just want to win, and the person's changing directions on you, might be helpful. 39 in the room. Has everyone liked and subscribed, please? Yeah, that's that. Thank you very much. We'll wrap up here at 1 o'clock Eastern, so we'll give another 20 minutes. But I'll ask the question. Let's see what we got. But yeah, if you haven't subbed yet, please, that'd be fantastic if you could. 3-hour rundown. Yeah, I knew one thing I found out is a lot of people watch the rundown in bits and pieces. They'll like watch it on their commute, and their commute might be like 20 minutes, so they're just like catching 20 minutes for like the whole week. And I think that's cool. Hey, if that's what you want to do. Some people actually will like fast forward, watch the top 10 first as their first segment, then like listen to the buffs or listen, and then on Sunday listen to the pipes and listen to different segments. And I think that's cool. I will say, when I talk to people like that don't know Mario Kart Tour, don't know anything, and I tell them I do like a 2-hour video on YouTube, they're like, you know, people like recommend you having shorter content. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, and like then I tell them my average view time is like 30 minutes, and they're like, okay, never mind. Yep. That's actually substantially higher than the average. Sweet spots on my friend list. I think most people frown upon posting friend list. If you post it once, I'm okay with it. I do add all of my stud members as friends from my list. If you want me to be in your friends list, take a look at our memberships as well. And yeah, and Gold Pass even better. So just even sweeten the pot for sure. Do you like 200 cc's? I do like when I'm trying to grind levels, but it's kind of mind numbing. I definitely prefer 150 for sure. Just more fun in general. 200 is it has its purpose, but not something I go out of my way to do. Please give content creators and sheet makers time. Yes, DKR has already mentioned it will take a few days before his sheet comes out. Haven't heard timelines from other folks, but yeah, it'll definitely take a while. Thank you for reminding us there. So guys, I'd say Pepper Rabbit is right. I'd say the leaf skill is pretty strong, like really strong. I still think Coinbox is a little better, but the fact that you can fly over stuff, and the frenzies, pick up coins. I just don't think there's enough coins on the track to get that many actions. I'll give it a little bit longer try before I make my final decision here. No, don't hit me. I hate when that happens. Oh. So just kind of just one hop. Yeah, the leaf skill is pretty strong here for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting used to this track. I'm still not, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of battle mode. I'm excited to learn it. I don't know, it's like there's just a lot to do. so like keeping the combo just a tad bit tougher than I was expecting. I'm glad that I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't have like a break ability. I kind of like that I'm always moving, but I don't like that it's in ranked. I don't like that it's point systemized. I'd rather just be able to break forward and backwards, play with our friends, joke with each other, we hit each other, you know, kind of like Mario Party style. That's what I would have preferred. The fact that we have to keep combo, actually, to me, kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of the combo piece. I mean, really, I like the speed. It's the gameplay itself is fine. I just don't like the keeping combo. I don't like the. I think the combo time is a little longer. 100%. Yeah, E-Rock, the combo time is longer. Auto item not working is my only annoyance. Yes, I will add that. Actually, I will put that. Good point, Seagull. I put that at the top of my list. The auto item. If the auto item was happening, I would love this. This would probably be 10 times better. Keeping combo, I probably because then I can focus on keeping combo. But now I'm like swiping my screen, tapping my screen. It's just a lot of work, to be honest with you. I don't like battle mode in ranked. It's weird. It is weird for sure. I refer back to the rundown many times per week. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Do you feel lag is not as bad as multiplayer? So we haven't. So there's 0 lag in the single player, but we have not. Multiplayer is still down, so we no gauge on that. Yeah, you know what? If they did the auto like that, now that I'm thinking about it, like that would actually, I think that would be my only gripe. Because my main gripe is I'm just doing a lot of tapping, just so much tapping. All right, let's see what skill haven't we done here. Let's do the Bowser show because I heard there's something about that where, right? Doesn't it get smaller or something like that? Because I kind of want to see how that moves around. Excuse me. I think there was a shell here. Let's do the shell here on this Battle Course 1. Give it a shot. Again, you know, for us, these smaller carts, the way to go. Blooper gliders. Another little buff for them. I think that's gonna be a stronger item. Battle mode would be a lot more fun if you could do auto item. Yes, 100%. Yes, thank you, Tyler. We'll do it. We'll see what happens because I know like if a shell is hit from the front, it gets smaller, which is interesting. But I also just want to see how it ricochets, like how when you throw it, does it bounce? Like how can it bounce and hit me in the face like it normally does? So there aren't the downside about coming here in the middle is there's no item blocks. So you have to kind of go on the outside, get some items. And then go on the inside. And of course, you have to tap the screen for the to get points for the. There you go. Of course, I missed the items. No shells yet. That's what's weird about it is like a lot of these special skills, they come with, oh, there is some, yeah, question mark there. A lot of these skills come with position, right? So like boomerang, you have to be in 5th or 6th and you know that you're going to probably get it. Same with Lucky 7, like if you know that you're in the spot to get it, then you're going to get it. But here it's like you have no control. Everything's a crapshoot. Yeah, nice little jump there. I was trying to see if I can get the So I don't think I got any Bowser shells. Oof. Here we go. Bowser shell. See what happens. Ooh. It does bounce. Let's know any other, because we'll probably be wrapping up here in the next 10 minutes or so. Let us know what you think. What are some other strats that you've picked up on already on battle mode, at least from the single player? Thank you, E-Rock. Yeah, I appreciate that. If you watched my video, it was pretty insane. Got pretty hyped about it, and it was pretty eventful. If you want to watch that pipe pull, my official last Ruby for pipe pulling video. So there you go, guys. That's the Bowser shell. I don't think if there's any other skills we haven't looked at really yet in detail. I doubt like Giga Bomb is going to be that great. We could try that. All right, I think we'll spend just some time trying to go for a new high record. For what it's worth, we've done enough practice here. Actually, you know what? Hall Daisy is my best option here. Along with this. Yeah, this is my best option. How big is the new Kart hitbox? It's kind of like the Streamliner size. Coinbox is definitely broken. Avoid if possible. Nice. I learned that you can drive on top of the walls. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much, JP Plays. J Plays. I'll see if we can beat our top score, get over 150 actions, which I think is a pretty solid. See, how come they have different color balloons and not me? So I wonder if in multiplayer, when we finally starts to work, if we can kind of pick our own balloon color. Because that capability exists. I feel like I'm just kind of wandering around. Definitely have not honed any skills on this. Oof, that wasn't good. Yeah, not great there. Oh. Give a couple more tries here. I think though overall we got a pretty good gist of what's going on here. I would say it's not very intuitive. But yeah, the auto item is big gaff. Good call out there, Siegel. Ooh, that stinks. How'd that happen? Thankfully, they do drop more coins, which I think was a good move by Nintendo. See, the Lucky 7... I have a hard time with the Lucky 7 because the heat-seeking part of it doesn't apply anymore. Really, I mean, I think though technically for battle mode, it's like how many item boxes can you go through? That's really the key to your success, if you think about it that way. So I almost want to wonder if it just makes sense to just kind of go around like this and just get actions. You know what I mean? Think about that. Oh yeah, Hardened Bubble. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, we got enough time. Thank you, Andy S. Appreciate that. Good call out. It does look like my EXP does go up for this track. So I wonder if it kind of works like everything else. I assume it does. It's basically treated like another track. Heart. Here we go. Let's try heart out. It just kind of stays the same. In fact, I'm going to change my cart. Just so you can see, this is what the new cart looks like. Actually pairs pretty well, it looks like, with this fire manta. Yeah, Steve, I'm not a big lucky set. Everyone, I don't know. Maybe it's just a small sample size, but it seemed like at least 2 people on the stream earlier were like, Lucky 7's amazing, it's so OP, and I was like, they're like, you know, it's even better than I thought it was, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. And it makes sense, because I like using Lucky 7 in multiplayer. But here, I actually am not a big fan of it. This is really, this battle mode, though, is how many item boxes can you go through? That's really the key. If you can go through like 20 item boxes in a race, you could maybe beat your score. That's kind of, all right, here we go. So we got a heart here. I guess I could have ran into that. Yeah, let me run into a banana and see what happens. Yeah, so just ate my banana. Ate my heart. The banana did. It's kind of like getting an extra balloon, which is kind of what we were wondering. Of course I jumped over the item box. This would be so much more fun to stream as a multiplayer. What a fail. You know, I was actually expecting them to do Coinbox dirty. I was expecting them to be like, this is the way we fix the meta, is make Coinbox be like the worst item on here. But of course it's scoring related. So anything scoring related, Coinbox is going to be king. I really think like this is... Oh, you went over here, huh? Alright. Yeah, I think you're right, Tyler. Thanks, you rock. I think the problem with stuff like Giant Banana Lucky 7 is you can hit yourself, and for Giant Banana especially, getting the frenzy just shortens how long you can stay on the track. Yeah, that's true. The bloopers help out a lot. So I think having like a blooper glider is more important than having like a Lucky 7 driver. Coinbox just lets you mind your own business and keep hitting boxes and keep combo, which is, as we've talked about, pretty tough. Okay, so FCO64 says that on the other map, Lucky 7 is better. So there you go. All right, so we tried that. We'll try Bubble, and then we'll wrap up. Let's try Bubble here. I think there's a Bubble driver here. Bubble? I guess we have to... There's no top shelf Bubble. Oh my gosh, where are the bubbles at? It can't be OP if you can't use them. Am I missing something? Here we go. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked yet, please feel free to do that. We will be wrapping up here in about a minute or two after this bubble race, which is not necessarily something I was expecting to look forward to today, but that was before the update. So let's see what Bubble does. Again, I only can't do a Bubble Frenzy, unfortunately. Come on, give me Bubble Frenzy. I feel like I just this is all I want to do is just keep going around in circles and keep getting item boxes. Here we go. Here's Bubble. Oh, it's big. Can I steer it? I can kind of steer it. Nice. Interesting. So it definitely takes you up above. Can definitely get you on things. It's big. I don't know if it hits somebody, does it hurt them? Or just protects you? Like, is it offensive or is it just defensive? Ooh. Either way, they can't hit you up there. Come on, give me a bubble. Help if I actually shot. Like, literally the biggest skill is just getting rid of your items. Yeah, you need coin bucks. Just protects you. Okay, so it doesn't hurt them. Well, there you go, guys. It's now 1 o'clock Eastern, so I'm going to let you guys join. I mean, obviously, I wish the multiplayer worked, but we will have a battle party one day. I promise you. Promise you. This would be fun. This is actually, I'm looking forward to doing this with you guys. It's not my favorite mode. There's a lot of clunky aspects to it, such as having to cold combo, not having auto item, and having to push the item all the time. Overall, the rest of it's fine. It's okay. It could be worse. It could be better. Either way, thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, Draco, for the special donos, and Tenja for the gifts. He sent out 3 sets of gifts. So if you were gifted a free membership, definitely take a look at our server and take a link to the Discord server. That's where we all hang out. That's where we talk. That's where we share friends codes. That's where we play fantasy football. That's where we talk about football in general. A lot of other things that if you scour the server, you can find some cool stuff going on. But thank you guys all for joining. Thank you, Puffy, for your modding, and there were a couple modding situations today already. But thank you guys for joining us. And hopefully you have a great rest of your battle tour. Hopefully the multiplayers will get up soon. Maybe even we'll do something Sunday morning. We'll see. But thank you guys for joining us. And until next time, may the frenzy luck be with you. Thanks, guys.